Safi is very instrumental in this community because we want children who have mental health diagnosis to be in homes. We do not want them to be in facilities. We don't want them to feel thrown away or not wanted. They are in this condition because of, situations that their parents or have, made or, mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Well, in Alabama, there are about 5,600 children in the foster care system, and we only have about 1,700 families that are functioning as foster families. So there is a great need. Those children that are not in foster homes, they're actually kept in residential facilities where they do not gain the life skills that they need to survive. Like I said, they probably just get to, eat and play, but they're not learning how to, like I previously stated, they're not learning how to manage their money. They're not learning how to communicate properly. I'll just insert a small story here, but one of our children, we put him in a foster home, and so he was playing outside with some of the other children from the neighborhood, and he just kept talking about, yeah, I went to jail, and, I play with guns, and I do this and I do that. And so they had to teach him, that's not proper conversation that you have with, other children. But he didn't know that because he's never been able to have the right conversation with other children. And so that's what we ask, is to bring the children into your homes and teach them how to have the right conversations. Teach them how to have, friendships and make bonds and connections with other people. So that's why we're saying it's important to bring these children out of residential facilities, bring them into your homes, and teach them how to be productive citizens in the community. A lot of them are traumatized. A lot of them act out because of what they've gone through. So they have this mental health diagnosis because of the trauma. A lot of them are on medication because of what happened to them. And so they're in these facilities because of what happened. They are on medication because of what happened. And so what we do is we step in and we try to find foster families to try to help them to have a more normal life. We have activities. We take them to different restaurants. We have like paint parties. We're planning an activity now. We're going to go to a horse ranch so that we can, it's very therapeutic for them, but try to expose them to something different. So for our teens, we ask that the foster families help them to obtain like a license or an ID, teach them how to save their money, get a job so that they're prepared for adulthood. The kind of people it takes are people who have a room in their home for the children to sleep. You do have to have your own income. You do have to be able to do documentation so that we can know how the child is progressing every day. You have to be able to partner with us in treatment. So you have to be comfortable with us, speaking to you on a daily basis and communicating with us. You have to go through trainings because we're constantly getting new ways to help the children. And so we also want to share that information with you, like, hey, this is something new that we learned. Maybe this will help them out. So just being able to partner with us, in treatment. Having a month dedicated to it is just to show that we care. I feel like a lot of them probably feel like, nobody cares about me. If you feel like every time something happens, you're moved away from that home or you're thrown away, nobody cares. We take this month out just to say, hey, we hear you, we see you, we care. So I think that's important. The difference with foster care and adoption is one of our children actually, one of our families here, she started with adoption and then her foster mother actually did end up adopting her. So it's totally up to the families, if they like to adopt. Contact us on our website at www.safy.org. You also can call our office and also like us on our social media, Safi of Alabama.